All right, okay, everyone. All right, welcome to another Donnie Sport. Donnie says something quick hit with the Dallas Cowboys. Before I move along, mention this. Might want to mark this down your calendar, your 2025 calendar. Texas Longhorns, Arizona State Sun Devils. They're battling for the next round in the college football playoffs. That's going to be in Georgia. It's going to be in Atlanta. Game time for that is 12 noon on Wednesday, New Year's Day. So mark that calendar. ESPN's going to have the action for you. And let's see, grab all your snacks now. Should be a fun game. All right. Okay. Let's talk about another game that was not so fun if you're a Dallas Cowboy fan. Uh, Cowboys and the Philadelphia Eagles. It started off well. Uh, Cooper Rush drove the ball, drove it well, got it to the Philadelphia Eagle 31-yard line, and then he served up a restaurant quality interception. The C.J. Gardner Johnson took it back 69 yards. Remember the last show where I mentioned that the Philadelphia Eagles secondary was trash? Well, I just got done eating my crow. Matter of fact, that was the first of four turnovers for the Cowboys, and C.J. Gardner got two of them. Excuse me for saying I got feathers on my mouth eating the crow. Anyway, Cowboys bounced back. They drove the ball, and Cooper Rush threw a 4-yard touchdown to Talbert, tied the game at 7-7, and that was about as close to they got to the Philadelphia Eagles all day long. The Eagles rattled off Memphis 34 unanswered points. And that led the way to a 41-7 blowout. Philly blowing away the Cowboys. And it just got from bad to worse. It was all about the Eagles on this day. Kenny Pickett played well, but on a sack from Michael Parsons, he cracked the rib, so he had to lead the game. Tanner McKee came in and threw a touchdown to A.J. Brown. As a matter of fact, A.J. Brown got two touchdowns, both by the backup quarterbacks, because their main quarterback was out for the game with a cracked rib and a concussion and a hand. So they saved him. Saquon Barkley ran for 167 yards. He didn't get the record, but he did achieve 2,000 yards. So he's a part of that 2,000-yard club. That's 9 players in that club. So he's in rare air. And a bunch of other things happened. Of course, like I said, it was a bad day for the Cowboys all the way around. Even Brandon Aubrey had a bad game. He had one field goal attempt, and that clanked the upright. It was a 61-yard attempt, and he didn't get that. But there was some good news out of the Dallas Cowboys. Rico Dow, 102 yards. He achieved 1,000 yards for the year. That's something that, when was the last time Cowboys had a 1,000-yard rusher? And with a very suspect offensive line, that's saying something. So Rico Dow, congratulations to him. And let's see, and a couple other, I'm trying to think here what other items were there. Like I said, wasn't much to tell you about out of this game. Nonetheless, this is what we'll leave you with. Philadelphia wins the Eastern Division. Also, they're in a battle for home field. Might not get that. And also, for the first time since 2011, they sweep the Cowboys out of the 2 games that they play every year. So, it was a tough day all the way around for the Dallas Cowboys. and they'll wrap up the season coming up against the Washington Reds. No, it's that professional football team known as the Washington Commanders, and they'll be rolling into town. I'll be wrapping up the season, and they made the playoffs. So the upcoming game between the Cowboys and the Commanders be like a preseason game. They don't have much to play for. Both teams know their fate as far as moving forward. Commanders will be in the playoffs. Cowboys will be figuring out what to do as they move forward, what to do for the future. And there's a lot of questions on the Cowboys on what to do. The coaching staff, a lot of free agents. We'll talk about that on the next show. Also, uh, something else to mention, if the Texas Longhorns win, they'll be coming home. They'll be playing in the Cotton Bowl. So if you're a Longhorn fan, you want to see your Longhorns come up to Dallas, root hard for them. And also in the NFL draft party, the 2025, the order. Oh, by the way, I do have music for that. If I can just pull this up. Oh, like I said, it's time for the Donnie Sport 2025 NFL Draft Order Update. And, and it sounds like that. Okay, if the Cowboys lose, oh boy, and I'm firing up. There you go. If the Cowboys lose against the Commanders, they'll move up again. They moved up. Thanks to the Cincinnati Bengals victory, Cowboys went from 15th to 13th. And if the Indy Colts, New Orleans Saints, if they lose, check that. If they win, the Cowboys will move up if the Cowboys lose again. So, Cowboys will be looking at those games, looking at those teams, and I say, in my prediction, Cowboys will end up with like the 11th pick in the upcoming NFL draft. You just got to have a few of the teams to do right and win, and the Cowboys do right and take. And with that in mind, that'll do it for this edition. Told you it'll be a quick one for the Donnie Sport. Donnie, say something quick hit with the Dallas Cowboys. And remember, if you want to follow along with my podcast, there is the hashtag to do that. Also, Facebook.com/DonnieSport17 Network, YouTube.com/DonnieSport17 Network as well. I'm going to leave you as I re-cue up my music with this. Here you go. The folks at Kroger, they've been using this song as part of their holiday campaign, and it's a song from America. You know, the group that Horses with No Name and Ventura Highway. This song played in the family Buick in the 70s, and I like this commercial. So here we go. Have a great 2025, everyone. Happy New Year. Be good to each other. We'll see you next year. This is for all lonely people, thinking that life has passed them by. Don't give up until you found the silver cup and ride that highway in the sky. This is for all the single people, thinking that love has left them dry. Don't give up until you found the silver cup. You never know until you try.